Om Ganana Tva Ganapatikum Amamahe Kavim Kavinam Umashravastamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmanaspada Anashindvan Nodivisi Sadanam Shimaha Ganapataye Namaha Prano Devi Saraswati Vaje Birvajinivati Dina Triavato Maha Saraswati Namaha Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Guruve Sarvalokanam Shije Bhavaro Gina Nidheye Sarva Vidyanam Shri Dakshinamurtaye Namaha अस्मिन् गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः देवीं वाचभजनेन्द्र देवाः तां विश्वरूपा पशवो वदन्ति सा नो मन्दिरेषु मूर्जन्दुहाना धेनुर्वागस्मानुपतिष्ठितैतु गादं प्रतिष्ठनप्तारं शक्ते पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुभदातं तपोनिधिं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः शिवशक्तिसमारम्भां भास्कराचार्यमध्यमां श्रीनाथपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्री ललिता महात्रिपुर सुंदरी समेत श्री चंद्रमौलीश्वराय नमः श्री कांची कामकोटि पीठाधिपति गुरु श्री शंकराचार्य श्री चरणयोः प्रणामाः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः 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 So what we will do is we'll pick certain key sections of Udagashanti, and I want each one of you to chant it in full. Ready? Yeah? Ready? I can't hear your voice. Are you guys speaking?
Yes, okay.
Okay. Sure. So let's take the Ayush Kamishti Mantraha first. So if the person who is volunteering to chant makes a lot of mistake, then I will stop. Then I'll call out somebody else's name. They will chant the same thing correctly and show. Pallama?
Yeah.
Ravi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So who goes first?
I can.
Anand. Yeah, good. So இதே மாதிரி நம்ம சொல்லி கொடுத்த மாதிரி பண்ணுங்க. Like what we do in the class with pause and everything, you don't have to do it in one breath. And அப்போ சின்ன தப்பாச்சுன்னா just continue. Don't reverse and correct it. Major தப்பு, like you're fundamentally very flawed அப்படின்னா, then I will stop you. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Om Agnirayushman Savanaspada Virayushman Tena Tvayushayushmandangaromi Soma Ayushman Sa Oshadi Virayushman Tena Tvayushayushmandangaromi Yajna Ayushman Sadakshina Virayushman Tena Tvayushayushmandangaromi Brahmayushmaddat Brahmanairayushmad Tena Tvayushayushmandangaromi Deva Ayushmantaste Budenayushmantastena Tvayushayushmandangaromi. Okay. So couple of minor mistakes, but they're very important. Quite a few of the swaritas, you were missing swaritas. They were like udatas. Second, you completely forgot the two avagrahas. Right? Yeah. If you don't try to continuously chant, you would have done far better. But overall, it shows you have practiced. So that is good. Let me finish with others and then we'll come back again to see. You just pick one or two and say, now, given a second chance, how would I chant? I would padla. Who wants to go next? Sai, we are asking individuals to chant Ayush Kaveshti mantra. Your video is off and you're on mute.
Yes. We'll call them then. Get out of it.
Okay, yeah. So,
Neil,
Neil, go ahead.
Agvirayushmat vanaspatibi Rayushmat te natva yusha yushmantam karomi Soma ayushmat oshadi virayushmat te natva yusha yushmantam karomi Yajna ayushmat dakshina virayushmat te natva yusha yushmantam karomi Brahma yushmattad brahmanai rayushmat te natva yusha yushmantam karomi Eva ayushmat ayushmantaste mrute nayushman taste natva yusha yushmantam karomi.
Far better. I can say you've not done a lot of practice. You're confidently pulling it off from the PDF, but at least because you were breaking it into parts, you did quite well. Maybe it is an audio issue. I couldn't hear the sa. Yashman sa. Maybe you're chanting it, but I couldn't hear it. Or if you didn't chant it, then you have to review. For every Ayushman, there is a sa.
No, yeah, I didn't say so.
Correct. Then I have given you lots of groupings. How to do the grouping. If you don't practice, you'll lose the grouping and you will pull off something from the PDF on your own. So which means the tips given in the class is not being used effectively. You will be able to pull off from the PDF. There's no doubt about it, because at this stage, so many months of learning Vedam, you will automatically pull off. But you'll not be able to chant in a group. Purpose of the grouping is basically to get you into that rhythm with everybody else. So even if there are Vadhyars sitting, at their speed, you can slowly match, assuming they don't go too fast. But generally, you have seen Vadhyar chanting at my home, they chant at medium speed for the sake of us. At that time, you will not be able to chant with them, because the rhythm, the flow will not be there. So my recommendation again, take a printout if you want. Go to the YouTube videos, see how I've done the grouping, mark it, and put that into your base chanting technique. That will help you a lot. Right? Yeah. Ravi? Vishwa, we are doing individual revision of Udagashanti key parts.
Tirayushman sa vanaspati vikrayushman te natva yusha yushmantam karomi soma ayushman sa oshadi virayushman te natva rishva yushmantam karomi yajna ayushman sa Dakshina Virayushman Te Natva Yusha Yushmantam Karomi Brahmayushtattad Brahmanai Rayushmat Te Natva Yusha Yushmantam Karomi Deva Ayushmantaste Brute Nayushmantaste natva yusha yushmantam karomi.
Good. Same like Neil. You have practiced a little bit more, but again, you have not kept the grouping intact. So when it came to Brahma, Yushmattad, and Deva, you were struggling again. So same recommendation. Go to the YouTube video, take the printout, mark the grouping, and try to stick to that grouping, and then you will see the difference. Right? Sai, ready or still in the meeting?
Point it, but I'll do it anyway. It's okay. I'll prepare it.
Okay.
Okay.
So பண்ணுங்க அப்போ நீங்கள் பண்ணிடுங்க டக்குன்னு. Then I'll go to Vishwa.
Sure. Okay. Admirayushman Vanaspati Arushman Tena Tvayushmantam Karomi Soma Ayushman Oshadi Virayushman Tena Tvayusha Yuntam Ayushamantam Karomi Tena Tvayusha Yushmantam Karomi Yajna Ayushman Dakshinabhirayushman Tena Tvayushamantam Karomi Brahmayushman Brahmanayushman Tena Tvayushamantam Ayushamantam Karomi Deva Ayushman Ayushman Te Amrita Ayushman Te Natva Yushamantam Karomi.
Correct. இது வந்து ப்ராக்டிஸ் சுத்தமாக ப்ராக்டிஸே இல்லைன்னு அர்த்தம். Okay, so I'm not trying to mock Sai. Both, all three of you who chanted reasonably well, you will also end up in Sai type of situation when you are chanting in a group. It just will take a little bit of offset from the regular group chanting's rhythm. Once you get offset, you will struggle like it. Though you will feel, I can read all the words. And also, I'll give you one demo. And I'm picking on Sai because that mistake was very obscure if you don't pay attention. Did anybody pick up that very fundamental mistake, very simple mistake he made? Forget the words that he messed up and all that. That you forget it.
First line he missed, Yusha.
Correct. But இன்னொன்று ரொம்ப ஃபண்டமெண்டல் சொல்கிறேன். If you go to Yajna Ayushmansa, correct? How is it supposed to be chanted? Anyone?
Ayushman
Anybody wants to correct?
Ayushman.
ஒரு நிமிஷம் சாய், ஒரே ஒரு நிமிஷம். Again, anybody else? Anybody else? You got it. You got it. It is not Yajna. Ayush sounds very similar, isn't it? சரியா தானே chant பண்ணேன்? No. There's a difference between Yajna Ayushmansa. Totally wrong swaram. It is Yajna la la la, not la la la.
Okay.
Swara, you did opposite.
Oh, Swara.
Ya anudata, Gnya udata. But the rhythmic pattern wise, Yajna Ayush, it sounds very logical, isn't it? அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய தப்பாக ஆகக்கூடாது. For example, now in Deva it will be very obvious if you do the same mistake. Deva, correct? Deva. You'll say, obviously it is wrong. ஏன்னா ரெண்டு தீர்க்கம், 2 to 4 matras are there, so you have got enough time to find the difference. Versus Yajna, Yajna, Yajna. Very minute difference.
Okay.
Are you all able to hear and agree or still not clear?
Yes, sir.
No. I have the problem. I know that.
Correct.
I'm trying to correct it.
நீங்க மாத்திரம் இல்ல. I told you in the beginning also, you joined late. I said I'm not going to stop for smaller mistakes. Only bigger mistakes I wanted to stop. But these are not actually small in per se. If you really chant Vedam, you have to chant all the swaras properly. But today's objective was not to pick on the mistake. The objective was to see how you are performing. Okay, so Vishwa, you also chant Rudra?
Agnirayushman sa vanaspatibhirayushman tena tva yushmantam karomi soma ayushman sa oshadibhirayushman tena tva yushmantam karomi yajna ayushman sa dakshina bhirayushman tena tva yushmantam karomi brahmayushmantat brahmanaurayushman tena tva yushashvantam karomi deva ayushmantas deva idher practice illa I'm just doing it.
No, parallel. Panni mudinga. No problem.
Deva ayushmantaste mrithe nayushman taste natva yushmantam karomi.
Okay. Now he said practice illa enala struggle pandren. It will be the same result if you chant from the PDF without practice with the group. So I'm recommending again. That is the reason why all these recordings are on YouTube, for you to go back and practice it and take notes. What you cannot do in the class right now in a group. When you are one-to-one, you are at your own speed. Hey, today I want to master Ayush Kamishti mantra. Somebody else may say, okay, today I want to Indra Suktam I want to practice. You can be at your own schedule and pace and pick and choose where you want to fine tune. The difference you see how it goes. The way I had taught was Deva Ayushman. That is what I had taught. Then I said Taste Mritena Yushman. Taste Natva Yusha Yushmantam Karomi. This was the grouping. Okay. I'll do it one more time. Deva Ayushman. Taste Mritena Yushman. Taste Natva Yusha Yushmantam Karomi. Now let's go in the reverse order now. Vishwa.
Okay. Deva Ayushman taste mrithe nayushman taste natva yushmantam karomi.
கொஞ்சம் ஸ்லோ டவுன் பண்ணுங்க. Grouping கரெக்டாக வந்தது. I will chant again and you see the difference, the way I bring the time for avagraha. Deva Ayushman taste mrithe. Am I not doing taste mritena Yushman? Taste natva yusha yushmantam karomi. ஒரு அவகிரகாக்கு டிஃபரெண்ட், 2 அவகிரகாக்கு இன்னும் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா மாத்திரை கொடுக்கணும். Can you try again?
Deva Ayushman taste mrithe nayushman taste natva yushmantam karomi.
எத்தனை டைம் ஆச்சு?
இதுக்கு நான் கரெக்டா இருக்குறேனா?
We spent about a minute and a half. The same Vishwa was worried that he had not practiced. Follow the group. ஒரு fumble ஆகல. So don't go for speed. Speed, Udagashanti and all, even I don't chant at speed. Nowhere, I can say I've learned years ago, but you have to practice it daily. I don't sit and chant Udagashanti at home every day. So even with Vadyar, I don't show off. I've been learning for so many years and I'm teaching Veda. All those things you have to pack and keep it aside. Vadyars, their profession, and you have no idea the amount of hours they have put in to be able to sit there in the Vadyar position. Hours and hours of practice and under a much stricter supervision. நமக்கு அது இல்லை, நமக்கு ப்ரீ ஆக்குபேஷன் இருக்குது. அதனால் அவர் பெஸ்ட் பெட் இஸ் டு ஸ்டிக் ஆன் த குரூப் அண்ட் சாண்ட் அட் மீடியம் ஸ்பீட். ஆமாம், ஏன்னா நமக்கு ஆற்றுல வந்து வாத்தியார் வந்தாலும் சாய் நோஸ் வி ஆர் த சேம் வாத்தியார், தேர் வெரி கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ். இஃப் யூ டெல் தெம் தட் வி வாண்ட் டு சாண்ட் அலாங் வித் யூ அப்படின்னா அவர் நமக்கு அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டு போயிட்டு இருப்பாவா. ஸோ ஸ்பீடு ஜாஸ்தி பார்க்காது. ஸ்பீட் இஸ் நாட் அ இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் திங், ரைட்? And for you to be able to chant the whole line, you need a decent level of practice. Somebody's got a call. You want to take the call?
Sorry, just 1 second. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Yeah. So now, Sai, you want to go? Or you missed what I taught?
Yes.
Okay. So you see the grouping. What grouping I taught, I'll say it one more time.
Okay.
And you follow the group and you see the difference. Deva Ayushman. That is all I said, the grouping. Then, Taste Mritena Yushman. Taste Natva Yusha Yushmantam Karomi.
Okay.
That's all. So, one more time. Deva Ayushman. You see my U, Swarita. Is it coming very clearly? I don't chant.
Yeah.
Deva Ayushmantas Mritena. அப்படி பண்ணால் அது சரித்தா போகவே போகாது. ஸோ தேவா ஆயுஷ்மன் தஸ்தே மிருதேனாயுஷ்மன் தஸ்தே நத்வா யுஷா யுஷ்மந்தம் கரோமி. Okay, you need some more time, you take time. We'll go back to Neil.
Can I do the first 2 lines?
பண்ணுங்க.
Okay. Agnirayushman Vanaspati Virayushman Te Natva Yushayushvantam Karomi.
99%. Minor mistake is double avagaha, konjam matra koranjadu.
Okay.
But you see the flow. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's not about whether you can make mistake or you can chant perfectly well. That will come only through practice. But even if you don't have practice, if the fundamentals that has been taught is absorbed, slowly it will become your DNA to chant that way. Even tomorrow if I teach something new, Aruna Prashna, already you have got that grouping concept from Rudram, Chamakam, Purusha Suktam, one after the other. அப்போ என்ன ஆகும்னா, the way you chant Vedam, the way you listen to Vedam or practice, it will go that grouping concept, fundamental. ரொம்ப effortless-ஆ போகும். I've told you many a times, I'm not trying to say that for marketing or bragging. First time ever that Raghuji and Akhilaji came to New Jersey upon my invitation, 2014. They were invited here. Narayanan said, everything is being happening at your home. Why can't you distribute the divinity in my place also? I said, no problem. So previous night we went and did Devi Mahatya Parayanam at Narayanan's house. And if you've been to his house, that house where puja room is very, very small, maybe 8 by 8 or something. And 20-30 people were sitting there. And Raghuji took time for puja setup area and he was sitting with, remaining all of us were cramped. And we were chanting Devi Mahatya Parayanam. I opened the book. Next to me was Akhilaji. Absolutely next to me. We finished the Parayanam. I said, thank God. And she said, why thank God? I said, I was able to at least chant this. Why? What is the problem? You chanted very well. I said, this is the first time in my life I'm seeing this script. She literally didn't believe me. She literally didn't believe me. But that is a fact. I've not even seen, forget about practicing or chanting. And if you know, now the latest scripts is all split into words. The original script is full one line is one word.
Right.
So how do you manage that? That learning from Vedam was the one that helped me. So I'm trying to share the power of that grouping concept, etc., to you, so you will benefit it. Tomorrow, if you learn something else, let's say Bhagavad Gita, if you see Bhagavad Gita slokams and all are very, very long words. If you see the original shlokas, they won't split it into small parts. But even then, you can pick up many things. You may not be 100% perfect in the first go, but you'll be up there, way up there. So please spend time on YouTube. I'm not saying it to promote my TRP, because I've got ways and means to promote my TRP on the channel now. Once the podcast starts, this viewership will go through the roof. It's not about that. Practice it for your own benefit, right? Who else wants to go?
I'm going.
Ravi, go ahead.
Deva Ayushman Taste Rute Ayushman Naste Natva Yosha Yushmantam Karomi.
Okay, 98%, 95%. You're still very, very conservative on Swarita. I will mock you now. I'm going to imitate you so that you can hear when I say. I will chant my style, I'll chant your style so that you know. Deva Deva Ayushman. This is my. You're chanting Deva Ayushman Taste Vrate Nayushman. You see the Swarita difference? So don't fall into that again and again. Deva Ayushman Taste Vrate Nayushman. Taste, that word there where you struggled, it is again Taste Natva. So if you really see, the reason why I'm picking it up is Ayushman is repetitive. Taste repeating. Only the swaras are different. First time it is Taste Mrite. The second time is Taste Natva. That's all. That's the whole idea of the grouping. That you're breaking it into patterns that is very repetitive and similar. And it will make your mind say, okay, I know this word. I don't have to read it. That's the whole idea. Okay? You want to try one more time?
Yes, ma'am. Deva Ayushman Taste Rute.
Again, you're making the same mistake. You're making the same mistake. Repeat after me. Repeat after me. Deva Ayushman. That's it.
Deva Ayushman.
Stop. Now look at the next group. Taste. Let the te swarita go up. Taste. But you're dragging it because of one avagraha. Taste mrite. You have to drop the anudata also nicely. Yeah. Taste mrite nayushman.
Taste mrute nayushman.
Taste natva.
Taste natva.
No, here the te is not dragged. Here, taste natva.
Taste natva.
Don't pause te. Let the te go flow. Taste natva.
Taste natva.
Correct. And then the twa will get dragged by two matras. Same way, yusha, yushmantam karomi.
Yosha Yushmantam Karomi.
How does it sound now?
Better.
Right? So try to give that swarita the effect that it deserves. Right. Anand?
Deva Ayushman Taste Mrute Nayushman Taste Natva Yusha Yushman Dangaromi.
Last part again you fumbled a lot because you wanted to combine everything and chant in faster speed. The last part. First ரெண்டும் கரெக்டாக வந்தது. இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் அவகிரகா, டபுள் அவகிரகாக்கு இன்னும் டைம் கொடுக்கணும். That is one problem. The second is தஸ்தேனத்வால தா is அனுதாத்தா. You chanted taste nat அப்படின்னு பண்ணினேன். No, it is taste natva. That's the reason I'm saying don't try to combine. Don't get into that habit. நான் சொல்லதான் முடியும். Whether you follow my instruction or not is entirely up to you. Right? There is a reason I am holding you back, because you will continue to make mistakes, and I will not be the one. I'll say some people told me that you are very harsh, you are very intimidating. எல்லா சர்டிஃபிகேட்டும் எனக்கு கிடைச்சிருக்கு. I can't tell people in a reality ஷோவில் அப்ரிசியேஷன் பண்ணுற மாதிரி பண்ண முடியாது வேதத்துக்கு. இது உங்களுக்கும் தோஷம் உண்டு, எனக்கும் தோஷம் உண்டு. That's why I'm particular about swaras. Again, I'm giving still some concessions because we are not practitioners. But still, if you want to chant Vedam, we have to chant the swaras right. And all the script corrections, I'm continuously doing so many versions. I could have done ஒரு ரெண்டு மிஸ்டேக் எதனா போனால் போகிறது அப்படின்னு விட்டுருக்கலாம். You cannot afford to do that. Right? So, திருப்பி stop the tendency to go fast or combine the whole. Grouping பிடிச்சுக்கோங்க. நீல்.
Eva Ayushman Aste Rute Nayushman Aste Nurute Nayushman Naste Natva Yusha Yushmantam Karomi.
Okay. The call was a bad call. Yeah. So you got disturbed on your focus. Okay. Is the last combination difficult? I'll chant it 2 or 3 times and tell me whether it is really so difficult. Taste natva. Very simple, no? Taste natva yasha yashvantam karomi. 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 So when there are already 2 avagrahas, Neil, you should not break it down to so many small components. Breaking down is good, but you are at the other extreme now, breaking it too much. So let's now try with Sai. If Sai is able to pull it off, means it's now understood by everybody. Just that group. Taste natva yasha. Oh, you're still on the call, huh? Okay, fine. Anybody else wants to try? Just that tenatva, taste natva.
Okay. Taste natva yusha yushmantam karomi.
அவ்வளோதான். Anybody else?
Taste natva yusha yushmantam karomi.
So much better. நீங்களே சொல்லுங்க உங்களுக்கு கரெக்டாக தோன்றதா இல்லையா? You feel better? Yeah. Ravi?
Taste natva.
You made the same mistake the first time also. Here there is no avagraha after te. It has to come quickly. You can't stop there. Taste natva. No. Taste natva.
Taste natva.
No, don't. Again, you are applying a break after te.
Taste natva.
Correct.
Yushmantam karomi.
Allow the te for dirgham. You don't have to chop the te, but after te, don't pause. Taste natva.
Taste natva.
Now you are rushing the te, but at least the correction has come to the other side. Neil.
Taste natva yusha yushmantam karomi.
There you go. Now, let's understand the pattern. Deva Ayushman. Ayushman is the word where we are stopping. So you should not get confused regardless of how the script is written. Correct? Deva Ayushman Taste Mrite. Combine the whole thing. Taste Mrite Na Ayushman. Try, Anand. Unless you need more time. Ah.
Deva Ayushman Taste Mrutena Ayushman.
அவ்வளோதான். That's all it takes. ஸ்வரமும் கரெக்டாக இருந்தது, மாத்திராவும் கரெக்டாக இருந்தது. ஃபம்பிள் இல்லவே இல்லை. And you try this. Once you pattern achana, your brain recognizes those patterns automatically, and that's what helps you in speed. Next time when you see Ayush and all, your brain will automatically say it is Ayushman. டக்குன்னு எடுத்துரும் அது. So, who else wants to try that? Deva Ayushman Taste Mritena Ayushman.
Deva Ayushman Taste Mrute Na Ayushman.
That's it. That's it. Aren't you yourself finding comfortable that you're not fumbling?
Yes.
Ravi, you want to try?
Yes, sir. Deva Ayushman Taste Mrute Na Ayushman.
Te Swarita a little bit more. Again, you're softening that. Otherwise, everything else was good. Now let's take the previous one. Now it is up to you. You want to say Brahma or Brahma? That's up to you, based on your habit and upbringing. But Brahma Yushmattad. Brahma Yushmattad. Brahmanaira Yushmat. Instead of Ayushman, here it is Ayushmat. But the word is the same. Are you seeing the pattern there? So will you fumble if you already know the word? The chances are very minimal. So, Brahma Yushmattad. Is the U not Swarita in both?
Yes, sir.
In that word and the next one. Rayushmattad. Is it not the same Swarita in Ayushmat in Ayushman? Nayushman. Everywhere the U is Swarita. So you're used to it. So, Brahma Yushmattad. Brahmanaira Yushmat. Who wants to go?
I can come. Brahma Yushmattad Brahmanaira Yushmat.
That's it. How much you struggled when you chanted. Puriyar, the difference there. There were about 5-10 minutes. You struggled so much in this line. Now you chanted effortlessly. Because you are now paying attention to the word, the pattern, the similarity and repetition. Otherwise, PDF read panni Vedam chant panna mudiyadhu. I mean, you will probably pull it off with Udagashanti, and this is a relatively simpler sections of Udagashanti. You come to Mahanarayana Upanishad, you will not even move forward beyond the first Anuvaka. I can guarantee you that. Because they are long rigs. If you don't believe me, just it's a public audio in my channel, what I've taught Rishabha and Nirmal and all. And when you hear that video, you will know how I have taught them Mahanarayana Upanishad. Long words. Not breaking it down to 3-letter, 4-letter kind of words. Long. And the kids are picking it up. That's because they have already ingrained that method of chanting. If you see the last week's class, Saturday class, Sunday class, Achidram, I didn't even break it up. I was chanting the full rig and Rishabha was chanting it equally well. First shot. That is the progress you will make. And you will need, if you want to go to Rudra Ghanam and all, that fluency will be very, very essential. If you think that you're going to read the PDF, you're not going to be able to make progress. Yeah. So who wants to go next?
I can go.
ரஷ் பண்ணாதீங்க பண்ணுவோம் அதே குரூப்பை. ஆஹா, there is no அவகிரஹா there. You gave பிரஹ்மால வந்து ஒரு எக்ஸ்ட்ரா மாத்திரை போயிடுது. அவ்வளோ மத் ஓடாதுங்கோ. When you are chanting mat, வந்து you are in a rush to complete it. Brahmanayushmat mat நைஸா போறது பாருங்க. Again, mat is rushed. So hear me now how I am chanting. Brahmanayushmat. Correct. Much better. Who else want to? Don't you feel better?
Yes, sir.
Or Anand can comment whether it was good or bad. You see the difference. Every one of you struggled in that line. If you are memorizing this, what you learned today, and if I ask you to do the same thing, surprise, in 3 classes from now, in the middle of Arno Prashnam or something, if you remember today what you learned, I'm guaranteeing you, you will not make a mistake. இல்லையா? யார் இன்னும் நீங்கள் பண்ணலையா? ஆனந்த் நீங்கள் பண்ணல இல்லை? பண்ணுங்க சாய். இன்னைக்கு சாயிக்கு ஸ்பெஷல் ப்ரிவிலேஜ் இன்னைக்கு பாவம் அவர் மல்டி டாஸ்க் பண்ணுறதுனால. I appreciate actually that commitment. I'm not mocking you. I'm actually appreciating you, honestly. You don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry. First, வேலை, family, health, அப்புறம் தான் நமக்கு மிச்சதெல்லாம். இல்லை. People are quite cooperative with you. They all love you. So nobody will take offense if I give you some special privileges today. Yeah. எப்படி வந்தது? ஸோ அதனால் தயவு செய்து வாத்தியார்களே, குரூப்பிங் என்ன பிடிச்சிக்கோங்கோ, ஃபம்பிள் ஆகவே ஆகாது. அதான் நீங்கள் பண்ணுங்க. Does anybody want to comment? The clarity of the swara, matra. It is for your good, I'm saying it again and again. ஸோ எல்லாருமா இந்த கோர்ட்லலாம் சபதம் எடுத்துக்கிற மாதிரி raise your hand and take the oathங்கிற மாதிரி கீதாவில் கை வச்சுன்னு ஓத்து எடுத்துக்கோங்க. I'll go back and watch the YouTube at least piece by piece periodically so that I know what I learned, what tips I got. I will not resort to just reading PDF. Very important. And நீங்கள் அது பண்ணினீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கே புரியும். போக 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 you can pull off. I'm telling you even today, I'm not picking up a child to demean him. Aditya is into too many things. Okay? Nowadays, he doesn't even attend all the classes. He attends probably once in every alternate or once in 3 class. சைடில் பெரியவர் நமக்கு சைடில் மெசேஜ் போடுவார். மாமா, ஐம் இன் டு டூயிங் ஹோம்ஒர்க் ஃபார் டுமாரோ, ஐம் இன் டு திஸ் கிளாஸ் டுடே, ஆர் ஐம் இன் ஷின்வே, சம்திங் போடுவார். But when he comes to the 3rd class, right, he will be up there. It's not as exact as Rishava and Nirmal, but he'll be up there. The reason is, he told me, he goes and watches the YouTube during the week, whenever he has got the time. So, the mistakes that he commits is more of the fine-tuning mistake. But அமக்கலமாக பிக்கப் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ அது பெனிஃபிட் நிறையா உண்டு, அது பண்ணுங்க. ஸோ let us go to the first one. Agnirayushmansa. You see the U is Swarita everywhere. So you don't have to read the PDF to know that there is a U Swarita. அது ஒன்று. ஸோ அக்னி அனுதாத்தா க்ளீனாக ஆரம்பிக்கணும். So the usual mistakes, what I have corrected for all of you. Agni, I will not take name. There are people who have that problem. Anudatta, one matra, ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் இருக்கிறது அதை கொஞ்சம் இழுக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். அக்னி Don't do that. You must have the practice to say Agmirayushman Sa Vanaspati Vanaspati Bhirayush. Ada T and B combine பண்ணாதவங்க. அப்பதான் T ஸ்வரிதா கொடுத்துட்டு B அனுதாத்தா வரும். Vanaspati Bhirayushman. Should I chant one more time or somebody wants to take a shot at it?
I can try now.
Try.
Agmirayushman sa vanaspati bhirayushman.
Better? You yourself feel better or no?
Yeah, it's much easier to count.
Like, but all others also, are you able to hear the difference in the swara landing in the right place?
Yes.
That is what is important. When somebody else is chanting, you develop your listening skills and fine-tuning the difference. Oh, inja tappanna, inja tappachu. That's also learning. Who wants to go next?
Very good. Agmirayushman sa vanaspati bhirayushman.
90%, 95% good student. 1%, I gave a tip. Vanaspati, slight pause. Just until you get fluency. The moment you try to combine T and B, you will chop either one of them. So just try to mentally practice putting yourself on mute, and I'll come back to you again. Anand or
Agmirayushman sa vanaspati bhirayushman.
Same mistake. You're not listening.
Yeah, I didn't give a pass.
அப்போ என்ன ஆகுது? வனஸ்னா எங்கேயோ போயிடுது ஸ்வரம். And if you don't believe me, all this is on YouTube. You replay. You're chanting my correction and you're chanting again. Then you will know. Now you're not under pressure to hear or chant. You will know automatically. Nice rhythm la pongo. Vanaspati Bhirayushman.
Agmirayushman sa vanaspati bhirayushman.
அவ்வளோதான். அதில் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் நான் அனுதாத்தா கொடுக்கலாம். Vanaspati now Neil. Now your energy is coming up. No, what you chanted is correct. I heard you. That is the correct way of chanting. Ravi, did you go for it?
Yeah, yes. Agmirayushman sa vanaspati.
Again, same mistake. Don't rush. Vanaspati Bhirayushman.
Vanaspati bhirayushman.
There you go. That is better. Sai, you want to try or still on call?
Yeah. Okay. Agmirayushman sa vanaspati bhirayushman.
கொஞ்சம் பின்னாடி தட்டிக்கிங்க சார். ஃபம்பிள் பண்ணி மூச்சு தளரெடுத்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் சடனாக இப்போ ஸ்மூத்தாக போகிறீங்களே. It was a clean delivery. I mean, Anand, you tell me. Am I trying to flatter him just for the sake of it? Smooth போச்சுல்ல. That's all. Sai, that's the difference between your struggle and actual capability of chanting. உங்களோட நல்லதுக்கு சொல்கிறேன் நான். அந்த ரிதமை நீங்கள் பிடிச்சுட்டே வச்சுங்கோ, உங்களுக்கு இந்த ஃபம்பிள் ஆகுது இல்லையா என்ன வார்த்தை அப்படின்னு, தட் இஸ் யுவர் ப்ரெஷர், விச் இஸ் வை யூ மேக் த மிஸ்டேக். யோர்ஸ் இஸ் த வெரி ஸ்பெசிஃபிக் டைப் ஆஃப் இஷ்யூ. அது சால்வ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு இதுதான். ஒன்றும் இல்லைன்னா இந்த செக்ஷனை மாத்திரம் பிரிண்ட் அவுட் எடுத்து யூடியூப்ல எடுத்து இந்த குரூப்பிங்கை பண்ணி நீங்கள் ரிப்பீட் பண்ணுங்க. சென்ட் மீ அன் ஆடியோ இன் த குரூப். லெட் த குரூப் காமெண்ட் வெதர் சாண்டிங் வாஸ் குட் ஆர் ராங். ரைட்? அதனால ஃபாலோ பண்ணுங்க. டோன்ட் ட்ரை டு கம்பைன் அண்ட் ரஷ். So let's now try the next one a little bit, which is slightly different. Soma Ayushman Oshadhi. Stop there. Mentally. Oshadhi Dhi. Don't allow it to go haywire. Oshadhi. Then are you not familiar with the next pattern? Bherayushman. You don't need to read the PDF again, correct? So now try. Whoever wants to go first.
I can go. Soma Ayushman Sa Oshadi Tirayushman.
Oshadi. தப்பு இல்லை, அவர் ஸ்வரத்தை கொடுக்குறாரு கரெக்டா. But he's not giving it enough, so we hear it like half baked. Ravi, you did that exercise before once. I remember it very clearly. You were told, and then you were giving very powerful punches. You have to go back to that. Oshadhi.
Oshadi. Oshadi.
Unless somebody has told you not to disturb them in the house and you're chanting it slowly, right? That is not the case, right? You're in a separate room. So, Oshadhi.
Oshadi.
Then, Bherayushman.
Tirayushman.
Correct. Who next? Does anybody can see how many minutes are left? 7 minutes, okay.
So, Ayushman Sa Oshadi Tirayushman.
98%. There was no need to rush the small word. Oshadhi, nice small word. Dhi is dirgham.
Oshadi
Tirayushman. Correct, that's all. Next. பரவாயில்ல, தப்பிச்சேள். நல்லா சேன் பண்ணிட்டு நல்லா ஒன்றும் சொல்லலைனா. அதர்வைஸ் ஓஷதிக்கும் பீராயுஷ்மானுக்கும் கொஞ்சம் கேப் கொடுங்க. என்ன ஆகுன்னா விஸ்வா, if you don't follow that rule, right, once you will succeed, once you will flop. I'll guarantee you one thing. You take அவங்களுக்கு பைசா நான் கேரண்டி எடுக்கிறேன். Once your flow starts and you yourself will know that you are not making mistakes, there is a fluency in the chanting. நான் உங்களை பிடிச்சி கட்டி பிடிச்சா கூட உங்களால் பாஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. இட்ஸ் ஹியூமன் நேச்சர். அதனால் நீங்கள் பாஸை பற்றி ஒரியே பண்ணாதுங்க. Groups, get the groups right. Yeah, who next?
Okay. Shall we go? Okay. Go ahead, sir. Yeah. So, Ayushman Sa Oshadi Tirayushman.
Again, I'll ask Anand and Ravi. Be very critical of his chanting. Honest opinion.
It is good enough.
Do you see that Sai who started off in the class and now?
Yeah.
This is what that grouping can do, Sai. Eranjun Jonnel, Cleana Jonnel, Oshadila mess pannina odane you knew what mistake you made, you corrected it immediately. So that means you're not only learning, you're able to deliver. இதுக்கு மேலே நான் மோட்டிவேட் பண்ண முடியாது. சின்சியராக பிடிச்சிக்கோங்க, 2 கையாலையும் கிடைக்கிறது பகவான் கொடுத்த கிஃப்ட்டை. You'll be one of the best chanters. Pandu Anand.
Soma Ayushman Sa Oshadi Virayushman.
You see the difference? So, I don't want to train. Without training, can you apply the same rule into the next line?
Yeah.
Anand, you go first.
Yajna Ayushman Sa Dakshina Virayushman.
பரவாயில்ல, கொஞ்சம் அவர் குரூப்பை மாற்றிட்டார், பட் பரவாயில்ல. Is succeeded, it's okay.
அந்த பாஸ் விடல.
அது விட்டாக்க கரெக்டாக உங்களுக்கு வரும். சாய், why don't you try?
Yajna Ayushman Dakshina Virayushman.
கரெக்ட் குரூப்பிங். ஆனால் க்ஷியை வந்து கொஞ்சம் இன்னும் அடிச்சிருக்கலாம். தக்ஷிணா ஓஷதி.
Dakshina
அவ்வளோதான்.
Virayushman.
See, now you're chanting loud and you're chanting it correct. That's all we want. Meal.
Yajna Ayushman Dakshina Virayushman.
There you go, Ravi.
Yajna Ayushman Sa Dakshina Virayushman.
Every one of you corrected your mistakes. You fixed your yajna. He corrected the Sarita. Neil corrected the grouping. I am jobless. I don't need to criticize or comment on anybody. I have to just listen and enjoy the chanting. Seriously, சொல்றேன் இன்னமும். If anybody is left, please finish it up. Vishwa Bakiya.
Yajna Ayushman Sa Dakshina Virayushman Te.
Good. 5 நிமிஷம் இருக்கா இன்னும்? இல்லை 3 நிமிஷம், 4 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's close all of you together. First 2 இப்போ நீங்கள் சேன் பண்ணினது சேஞ்ச் பண்ணுங்க. ரஷ் பண்ணாதீங்க. அதே மாதிரி குரூப்பிங். ஓம் far better. We'll stop here. And any one of you want to join the Vishnu Sahasranama class, please. There's still time. Next Thursday, இந்த full fledged ஆரம்பிக்கிறது. என்னது? இல்லை எல்லாம் போட்டுருக்கேன் இப்போ தான். I have fully created 3 different type of document. One with just the namam, then namam with just the meaning, shlokam with the meaning. Then there is a third one which I will share at the end of the class. Word by word meaning, shloka meaning, and philosophical commentary by Adi Shankaracharya, Parashara Bhatta and Madhvacharya. That will be the final delivery. Anyway, then a class ஆரம்பிச்சாதான் வரும். Okay, so it's going to be much deeper and don't miss it. Those who want to join, please join, and those who are interested in letting other people know, பண்ணுங்க. ஏன்னா நடுப்புற பாதியில் ஜாயின் பண்ணால் அது அவ்வளோ பெனிஃபிட் இருக்காது. Okay. Okay. தெரியும். Yeah, continue, but we'll connect later. Take care. Have a nice weekend.